This is Root Literacy Design, where we share stories, tips, and tools for educators implementing evidence-based literacy. Please take a moment to like and subscribe to our channel so we can keep helping educators like you.
Hi everyone, I'm Amy Goldblatt, a current elementary teacher and trainer at Root Literacy Design. Today we are going to learn that EA says E. One way that we remember this is we say EA, eat bread with steak. And this is a phrase we use to show that there are three sounds that EA says. So EA says E, EA says like in bread, and EA says A like in the word steak. So eat bread with steak shows my students that there are three sounds that EA makes. But this lesson focuses on EA says E. So the first part is I would like my students to start to read the words, and I want them to focus on that EA says E. So when they underline EA, say E, C, E, T, E, flea, E, east. Now, if you have taught your students how to mark up syllables, they would underline the same. So EA says E. They would mark that as a vowel team. So they would say EA says E, so the word is deal. As they underline EA, they would say E. This would be a vowel team, beach. E, vowel team, gleam. E, vowel team, scream. If you have a student that memorizes words, this section up here, they might have memorized please or crease or heave. But what is great about this is we have detached syllables. So for this word, you would say E, it's a vowel team. This would be seal because that C says when it's next to an E-I or Y. So this is a detached syllable, like in the word conceal. So it'd be the second part of that. And this would be a vowel team. So reap, E, vowel team, tree, and vowel team. So this says E, like in Pete, like repeat. Moving on, division by syllables or morphemes. So the English language is a morphophonemic language. So part of our language can be read by using syllables and by morphemes. So in this word, I see the EA. So this would be a vowel, and then this would also be a vowel, consonant, consonant. So when you see this pattern, you usually divide after the first consonant. So this syllable is a vowel team. This is vowel, consonant, E. So the I says I, so it'd be meanwhile. For this word, it'd be vowel. I see the EA, so that's a vowel, consonant, consonant. When I see this, I divide here. This is closed. This is a vowel team, seal, and we can also box the suffix. So the base word is conceal, add the suffix ed. For this word, we would mark the vowel, say E, consonant, consonant, divide, closed, vowel team, E, sun, beam. And then for this word here, I would look at it and I would see that there is a suffix. So I box the suffix, circle the prefix. This is a vowel team. So this would be revealing. So this is with reading words. If you wanted your students to spell any of these words, it's the same process, just in reverse. So if I wanted my students to spell the word beach, for example, I would say the word, beach. I would say tap out the sounds that you hear in beach. So I'd have them tap on their fingers or on a poppet. So they would say b, e, ch. And I would say, okay, now attach the letters. What says b? I say, okay, B. They would write and say B. What says E in the middle or beginning of a word? And I would say, today, anytime we hear this sound, we're going to say that EA says E. So in the word B-E, they would say EA. And then the last sound is ch, and they would attach the letters beach. And then for a multisyllabic word, like the word, let's go with this here. So if they were trying to spell this word, I would say the word teacher, hum the word teacher. Okay, what's the first syllable? They would say teach. Okay, tap it out. T, E, ch. Attach the letters. T, E, ch. CH, and then I'd say that is the first syllable, but the word wasn't teach, it was teacher. And at that point, I would have already taught that the suffix is er, and they would say the suffix is er. So when I say read the word, always finish with read the word. The word is teacher. So I hope that you enjoyed this and learned something new, that EA says E. One of the sounds of EA. So all of these resources that I used in this video can be found at rootliteracydesign.com. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support our channel so we can keep sharing resources to help educators apply the science of reading. See you next time.